Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is Pure Crochets. Thank you for stopping by. On today's tutorial we are creating this beautiful granny square summer top. I promise it will take you only a couple of hours to create this. It's a very easy tutorial and easy to style, and it just makes you feel amazing. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and again, thank you for clicking. So let's get started with the video. This is how the back of the top looks, and this is the front side of the top. I want to show you a close-up of this top before we start with the tutorial, and this is the close-up. It's just made of granny squares, then that's it. If you know how to make your granny squares, you're good to go. But in this tutorial I'm showing you a detailed video on how to make these granny squares and eventually make it this beautiful. So let's get started with this tutorial. In this tutorial I'm using milk cotton yarn, and I'm using two types of yarn. There's this shade of blue, and also white, and a pinch of yellow. I'm not so sure which one I will use amongst the two, but I'll use one of the yellow yarns. And we are using a 4.0 mm hook to crochet. This is a 4.0 mm hook. There you go. And you need a pair of scissors also. So this is one of the granny squares that I made, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I made using yellow yarn and the shades of blue and white yarn. Mark you can use any other colors that you have, not necessarily this. And as I said earlier, we are using a 4.0 mm hook. So let's get started. Now I'm starting with my yellow yarn, and we are starting by doing a magic circle. And this is how I do a magic circle. It's the easiest way you can do a magic circle. Create a magic circle by making a slip knot, but not make it tight. So this is how we make it. It's like you're making a slip knot, but do not close it off. Just let it be loose like this. Okay, after you've created the slip knot, go inside the knot and do a double crochet like this. Yarn over, go inside the slip knot like this and make a double crochet. This is the first double crochet. Yarn over and go in the same knot, make a second double crochet and a third double crochet like this. Okay, then you chain 2. Now you have a magic ring. This is how we make the magic ring. Chain 2, yarn over, go in the same magic ring, make 3 more double crochets. This is 1, 2, and the third double crochet. Then you chain 2. You can close off the magic ring, but do not close it off completely. Okay, so chain 2, yarn over, go in the ring again with 3 double crochets. 1, yarn over, 2, yarn over, and finish the third double crochet inside the magic ring. Then you chain 2 and go in with the last set of 3 double crochets. Okay, you can pull this string to make the magic ring smaller, but please do not close it off because we are doing 4 clusters of double crochets. Okay, remember it's 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets and a chain 2. So this is the second one, yarn over, this is the third double crochets, and this is how your work should look. Then you chain 2. After your 4th double crochets and a chain 2, please close off your magic ring by pulling this string like this. Okay, that is how you close off your magic ring. Then go on top of the chain 2 and attach your work using a slip stitch like this. All right, so this is how your work should look. Then chain 1 to finish up that work. You should have 4 corners like this. As you can see, there's 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I want to change my yarn, that's why I'm cutting it off. But please, if you don't want to change your yarn yet, please do not cut off your yarn. So I want to change my yarn, that's why I cut it off, and this will be the middle work of my granny stitch. It will be this small, so you should have something like this, a square with 4 visible circles. Okay, so now I want to join in my other yarn, and I am using a shade of blue. Okay, this is the shade of blue I'm using, and this is how we are going to reattach the yarn. Do a slip knot like this. Okay, let's redo that again, and then take your work and put it in one of the corners. As you can see, you have 4 corners, so just go in any of the corners like this and join your work using a slip stitch like this, then chain 2. Remember, chain 2 acts as a stitch on this work. So yarn over, go in the same space, do 2 more double crochet. That is the first one, and the second one. This makes it 3 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, go in the same space and do 3 more double crochets. Okay, that is 1, 2, and 3. So chain 1, yarn over, go in the next corner, do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, do 3 more double crochets in the same space. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, go in the next space, do 3 double crochets, chain 2 plus a 3 double crochets. So this is how we are going to work in all the 4 corners. Please remember, the first one we did a chain 2 plus 2 double crochets, so that chain 2 acts as a stitch. All right, so work like that, and I'll meet you at the end of your work. So chain 1 once you're done with your work, and go on top of chain 2 here, join using a slip stitch. Okay, now we are done with all our 4 corners. Chain 1, go on top of chain 2 and join like this using a slip stitch. So and chain 1. This is how your work should look. I've chained 1 because I want to cut off my yarn and change my yarn. Please note, if you're not changing your yarn, do not cut off your work. You chain 2 and then you begin the next row. This is my second row, and it looks like this. So we want to change yarn to blue, another shade of blue, and this is the shade of blue, and we're reattaching our yarn the same way. Take your hook, make a slip knot like this, take back your work, and now you know we have corners and also middle side up. This is the middle side, it's not a corner. So I've reattached on this middle side. Okay, I've chained 2. Remember, chain 2 acts as a stitch. Go in the same space with 2 double crochets, and now we are working something different. Okay, it's only in the corners where we put 6 double crochets plus a chain 2. In the middle here we only put 3 double crochets. So 3 double crochets, then you chain 1, then you go to the corner. In the corner, remember, we are doing 3 double crochets. This is 1, 2, and 3. Then you do a chain 2, 1, 2, go in the same space and do 3 double crochets. I hope this is clear. All right, in the corners we do increases, in the middle stitches just normal 3 double crochets. So when you're done, you chain 1, and the next stitch here is the middle stitch. And remember, in the middle stitch we only do 3 double crochets. That is 1, 2 and 3. Because it's a middle stitch, that is enough. Chain 1. Always chain 1 to begin a new stitch in the next space. We are in the corner, and in the corner is 3 double crochets. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, so that is 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, go in the same space with 3 double crochets. 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, chain 1. Now this is the middle stitch, and we are doing 3 double crochets. So we are going to work like this. I will meet you at the end of your work. Please remember, we do increases at the corners and 3 double crochets on the middle stitches. I am done, and we are at the end here. At the end here, chain 1, then go in the chain 2, join using a slip stitch like this. Okay, please do not cut off your yarn if you do not want to, if you want to continue the color. As for now, I'm continuing with the same blue color. So you see I've chained 2, turn my work, chain 2 always acts as a stitch, and this is the middle stitch, so you just do 2 more double crochets to make it 3. Remember, at the middle stitches we make 3 double crochets. So that is the middle stitch. I've chained 2, turn my work, and made 2 double crochets. It makes it 3. Chain 1, go in the corner. At the corner we are working 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So that is the second double crochet. The third double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, go in with 3 more double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, always chain 1 to begin working on the next space. Chain 1, go in the next space, which is a middle space, and in the middle here we are doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, go in the next middle space, we are doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1. Now we are working in the corner, and in the corner is 3 double crochets, chain 2 plus 3 double crochets. I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so we are at the end here, and remember the end you chain 1, go on top of chain 2 and join using a slip stitch, then you chain 1. I am chaining 1 because I want to change my yarn again. If you're not changing yarn, you chain 2, turn your work, and you continue with the pattern. Okay, so this is how our work looks so far, and I want to insert now white yarn. All right, this is my white yarn. I join using a slip stitch, but first put it in your hook and make a stitch like this. Okay, then join. I'm going to join I think in the middle again, so just join in the middle here using a slip stitch like this, chain 2, 1, 2, chain 2 acts as a stitch, so go in the same space and do 2 more double crochets to make it 3 double crochets because it's a middle stitch. Chain 1, go in the next middle stitch and make 3 double crochets. As you can see, our work is increasing, okay, and that's why we are increasing at the corners. When we increase at the corners, the middle stitches become more and more. Okay, and now we go to the corner, and the corner we're doing 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So I will meet you at the end of your work. Guys, I hope you understand how we do these granny stitches, and you're going to work like this until your granny stitches perfectly fit you on the boob area. Okay, you can change yarn as much times as you want. Remember, this top I'm making it for size medium. It's a bit big on me, so yeah, make sure it perfectly fits your boob area. So you don't need to do this big because this is 6 by 6 and this fits a size medium. For size small, you can do 5 inches. For size extra small, you can do 4 inches. For size large, you can do 7 inches. That is the inches of the squares. Okay, so go ahead and make 5 granny squares like this, and then it's now time to join them. Okay, please make sure you have 5 granny squares, so and it perfectly fits your boob area. I've just told you the measurements. So this is how we are going to join our granny squares. Make sure you have a V on top like this that represents our 2 boobs, then 1 square at the bottom which will cover our stomach area. Okay, then you'll have 2 on the sides to cover our sides area. Okay, it should be something like this. I hope you understand. And then now you need your darning needle to join everything together. We're going to use a darning needle. You can use your hook, but I prefer using my darning needle. So I'm just readjusting my work, but this is the layout on how we are going to stitch our work to make our top. You have the 2 boob areas on top. Please make sure your granny squares are twisted like this, don't make them straight, and then the middle part and then the sides. So let's measure this. This is 6 inches. As I said, it's for size medium. It might be 6 by 6. Size small, make 5 inches. Extra small, make 2 inches. Large, make 7. Extra large, 8. Okay, so back to fixing our squares. Should be like this. All right, okay, so we are going to join these sides together. So let's start by this side. Take your work, top part facing each other, and then take your darning needle and leave a long strand of yarn, and we're going to join everything together using the back loop only stitch. You can use either back loop or front loop, it doesn't matter, so long as you're in the loops. Okay, don't put both loops, put either the back loop or the front loop while joining like this. So we're going to join like this, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, So I already joined this part. As you can see, it's joined. So now we want to join. Do not cut off your yarn. Find a way on how to join now the other side. So all these sides we are going to join using this darning needle. So you have joined this side. Now I want to join on this side using the darning needle. So just take your work like this, and please note we are joining all the sides facing up. When I say all the sides facing up, all the yarns should be facing down, all the loose yarn should be facing down, and the clean part should be up. Okay, and just go in and join like this. All right, so I'll meet you once you're done all the joining. Then please go ahead and stitch in all the loose yarn that you have. Do not leave your work with all the loose yarns. So let's finish joining first, then we will stitch in or cut off the loose yarns. Okay, I am done joining my work, and this is how it looks. I hope yours looks the same way. The two break-ups on top, then the middle part in the middle, then two squares on the sides. So now we want to put in the ribbing at the bottom here. All this round will go in with a row of single crochets on the bottom part, and also the top part. We also have to put the neck bands. Sorry, I'm choking. We have to put the neck bands on the top part of a break-up, the two parts. Then on the bottom here, we'll go with the single crochets ribbing and all around your top. So with that, we're using white yarn. Reattach your yarn, and we'll begin from the middle here and make single crochets. Once you get to the top of your break-up, you will make 60 chains on each side. Okay, that makes the neck bands. Then go around your top using single crochets. So let's join our work here and start doing single crochets until we get to the top part and make neck bands. Then continue with a row of single crochets all round, and that's how we will make this beautiful top. So I told you it's a very easy tutorial. I am done with my work, and this is how it looks. Remember, at the back we'll just put in your neck bands in the back holes. We're not doing the back holes, okay? Sorry for calling it holes. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. This is how our top turned out. so pretty. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, like, and share, and I will see you all in my next tutorial. Goodbye, and thank you for tuning in. I love you guys so much.